For those of you that are new to this class, rise and shine. Um, the first part where we're doing the guided meditation, you are certainly welcome to be seated. You're welcome to be in a chair. You're welcome to be on the floor. You're welcome to add some pillows if you want, whatever feels right to you. I also like to invite folks to lay down if that feels good. You can lay on your couch, you can lay on your bed, you can add a blankie if you want. There's really and truly not a right or wrong. Kai is not here this morning for our doggy, but he always sets a really high standard in getting cozy. Yeah. So if you have your version of your own donut, feel free to get that cozy. Yeah. For those of you that came in with a little something in your body, like for those of you that want an openness in the chest and heart and a sense of relaxation for the neck and the upper traps, you might consider laying down, maybe even putting a towel underneath your shoulder blades and having this really open position from the get-go. Or if you came in and your low back is chatty, you might consider putting your legs up on a chair. So know that this first part, you're welcome to actually position your body strategically to help your body get a little bit more kind of marination, so to speak. Yeah. All right, my loves. I see lots of little movements happening. Some of you are already settled in. And as you get settled, once again, just see if there's any other little micro shifts, those little baby things, including letting the jaw go and the shoulder blades go. And as you get settled, I'm going to invite you to either soften or close your eyes. If it feels good to take hands on the body over heart or belly or a combination, amazing. If it feels good to have your hands be right where they landed, that's fantastic too. Whether you are touching or not, I would love for you to bring your awareness to the breath, this breath that is always happening, bringing you life, life force, chi, energy, aliveness. And if your breath is happening at a pace and a depth that feels just right in this moment, you're going to continue with that breath, just with the observation of the breath. And if the invitation to allow the breath to become deeper and fuller is like, oh, yes, I've been waiting for someone to tell me to slow it down and make it a little fuller, then by all means, go ahead and allow that breath to almost be exaggerated. And as we breathe and as we settle into arriving, welcome to this new month. It is the 1st of September for those of you that are here live. If you're doing the video recording, it's whatever day it is. And as we enter into this new month of September, our focus for this month is going to be on nourishment, nourishing ourselves, nourishing our bodies, nourishing our minds, nourishing our spirit. And because it's Monday, we root first into loving kindness. So take a nice big breath here. Maybe the biggest, fullest of your day. And then shift your focus to feel into any points of contact that are touching something. Name those points and allow yourself to really be held and supported. Allow yourself to feel into a sense of steadiness for these points of contact holding you. And then notice within your body, what areas of your body are currently feeling steady? What areas of your body might be craving some nourishment? And for those places in particular, those tender places, sometimes I like to call them the tenderoni places, see if you can allow your breath to go to those places that are calling out for some extra love, that are calling out for some extra tenderness. Good. And take one more breath. And then as we bring our way into loving kindness, I would love for you to imagine the power of your imagination. I would love for you to imagine some place that feels really nourishing to you. It might be the space that you are currently in. It might be a sunlit garden. It might be by the ocean or in the mountains, or it could also be your bed or a cozy kitchen. There's really and truly not a right or wrong, but I want you to bring yourself into this place, allow yourself to be creative. And I want you to imagine yourself surrounded by all the things that sustain you. Maybe it's fresh air, maybe it's soft blankies, maybe it's the warm sunlight, maybe it's kind people, maybe it's water. And as we breathe, we'll take an inhale, I receive, and an exhale, I nourish. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I nourish. Inhale, I receive. Exhale, I nourish. And then let that fade and bring all of your attention to your heart space. And we'll start loving kindness with ourselves. You have probably heard a lot when you travel, especially the analogy of putting your own oxygen mask on before helping someone else. So aiming this right to yourself. May I be nourished. May I be loved. May I be kind to myself and others. May I walk a path with heart. And letting these wishes land and go as deep as the cellular level. Really feel them, embody them, breathe into them, let them circulate around. Nourished, love, kind. And then bring to mind and heart someone that is easy to love. That when you think of them, you might even just have a little smile that happens on your face. Imagine this person, the familiarity that they bring just at the thought of them, and offer them these wishes. May you be nourished. May you be loved. May you be kind to yourself and others. May you walk a path with heart. And just as if you picked up one of those little dandelion wish blowers, you made a wish and you blew it, and then you let it go. You let it be. You trust that all of those seeds will land as they need to. Same thing here. You send those wishes, you set them free, and you come back to your breath, your experience, your heartbeat. And then bring to mind and heart another person. And this is someone that's a little bit more neutral. It may be the barista who knows exactly what order you have. It might be the mail person that you see and always wave to when you're working from home. It could also be a neighbor that maybe you don't know as well, someone that you don't know quite as much. And bring that person to mind with the reminder that just like you, they are human, beautifully and perfectly human. And send that person these wishes. May you be nourished. May you be loved. May you be kind to yourself and others. May you walk a path with heart. And sending these wishes, releasing them, trusting. And then once again, part of this practice is coming back to your own sense of center. Notice where your toes are. Maybe a little wiggle of the toes, maybe a little wiggle of the nose, just finding your way back into you. And then feeling into the space that you are in, whatever it might be. And imagine that we are all in a big circle. And we have Sue and Barb and Mama Linda and Marina and Cindy and Ruthie G and Arlen and Rachel Joy and Myra and Laura and Rebecca and Karen and Heather, different than me, Heather, Lisa and Jill and Mara and Karen and Lauren, all in a big circle in whatever space it is, feeling into this sense of connection with each other, our humanness, our beautifully, imperfectly perfect human selves. And allow this group, this space, this circle to feel connected. Part of what being human is all about. May we be nourished. May we be loved. May we be kind to ourselves and others. May we walk a path with heart. And let these phrases ripple out almost like they're sunlight rippling across the water. And with this beautiful power of these wishes of this group that has come together this morning, imagining these loving kindness wishes going beyond this circle into the room that you are in, into the house or wherever you are, past that into the neighborhood that you live, rippling out even more to the city that you live in, beyond the city into the state that you live in, sweeping all the way across every state into other countries, across oceans, feeling into a wish for deep peace, for more connection, for more loving kindness, for our ability to connect as human. May we all walk a path with heart. And take a nice big breath. And if hands are available to land over heart, let's land them there. Maybe make some little circles around, especially if you've been having some feelings lately. Welcome to being a human being. Yes. circling around, almost like you're lovingly putting a balm over your heart. And we'll go ahead and blink our eyes, open it down, and allow the eyes to start to slowly look around. And for anyone that is seated, we are going to be seated, but you probably need to give your legs a little shimmy break or windshield wiper break. And if you happen to be a friend that's lying down, that's amazing. We're going to give you some gentle little movement and we're going to bring you into some sort of seat. And you are welcome to be on the floor with pillows. You're welcome to grab a chair like Mama Linda if you prefer. And we're going to come together for an inhale as we gaze up. And if you need more time with your transition, please take it. And exhale, chin towards chest. And only go with what feels good here in your range of motion. Exhale, chin towards chest. And see if you can just smooth it out a little bit. Inhale, gazing up. Maybe the mouth lightly opens. You feel that stretch on the front of the throat. Good. Exhale, chin towards chest. And one more inhale, gazing upward. And exhale, chin towards chest. And we'll take a few shoulder circles, maybe with a little extra emphasis, or should I say emphasis, on that squeeze as you go back and down. Beautiful. And take one more of those. And then big inhale, get even taller. Exhale, take the ear over. And again, we're imagining everything just smoothing out. You might even add a little vacation sigh. The body is like, oh, okay, I got it. Good. We'll take one more side to side. And we'll take a little up and down on this next one. Most likely it's going to be slow. If anyone has some extra energy and wants to kind of pick it up and make it a little bit more bouncy, that's fine too. Good. We'll take one more up and down. Good. Relax the jaw. Big inhale, tall. Exhale, take the gaze over one shoulder. Inhale, center. Exhale, gaze over the second shoulder. And maybe adding just a little playful smile here. Noticing if the sides are similar or different. And we'll take one more little side to side. And as we head back to center on this one, we're going to take our elbows and we're going to push pop them up like a popsicle. Now, the shoulders probably are like, I can do this. You don't need to help me. Yeah. But we're going to see if it's possible to actually drop the shoulders. They're lifting because of the arms, but they're not holding themselves. Good. Take another huge inhale and then exhale very slowly, gently release that on down. Beautiful. From here, if you're crisscrossed and need to give your legs a little break, you can also come into a light little split position if you like. I always like to organize my butt cheeks on that one, just so I'm nice and tall in the sits bones. We'll take one hand to low belly, one hand to low back. If the shoulder doesn't like that, you can have both to low belly. That's cool. And we'll just soften the gaze downward and kind of almost blur the vision a little bit. Take a nice big inhale into low belly and an exhale into low back. And there might even be a little rock that happens with this. Inhale, low belly. Good. Exhale, low back. Inhale, low belly. Exhale, low back. And one more. Inhale, low belly. And exhale, low back. And then we're going to take our two hands into a gentle fist. The chin is going to drop inward toward the heart, and we're going to give a little rub to that right alongside the spine. Some of you might want to do some pows. If you know me well, you know what I'm about to say, which is it's really fun to make noise if you are papowing. Yeah, yeah. And then we're going to take our hands and we're going to make kind of stack them and we're going to go down the sacrum. So just a reminder that we have our lumbar vertebrae. And then at the very base, we have the sacrum that is kind of a upside down triangle. So we're just going to take our hands and we're going to see if we can just give that little area a little extra, almost like you're doing a little polish for the request of sacrum, sticky sacrum, sacred sacrum. Yeah. Good. And for those of you that are in a chair, you're going to take a little figure four on both sides at your own pace. For those of us on the floor, we're going to give our wrists a few little rolls and we're going to mosey on up and over. Floor friends, you're going to open your knees wide, take your toes together, and just take a few slow hoop circles around, noticing the weight on the hands, noticing how it feels in the hips with all those different little edges of the curves. And then we'll reverse direction. And if you're in a chair doing that figure four, this would be a good time to switch your figure four. And for those of you that are on the ground, go ahead and bring your knees all the way in. Slide one leg back so that you're above the knee and a lightly pointed toe. Nothing crazy, no ballerinas like that. Just a nice, yeah, but a little bit, just a little bit. There it is. Inhale, look one direction. Find that little curve in the spine, and then exhale the second direction. And just like we practice with our breath, we're smoothing it out. Inhale one direction, exhale second direction, and we'll take three total. So we'll take one more side to side, maybe a little wink to that back tootsie there. And we'll simply swap our sides, bringing the second leg back. Inhale one direction and exhale second direction. And taking two more, feeling into your rhythm. And as you are balanced, if you are a chair friend, you're going to give yourself a few little butterflies before you come to stand. And if you're on the floor, you have lots of choices. You might do a plank to down dog if that sounds appealing. You might be like, no, thank you. I think I'll take a low lunge to stand. Or maybe you're like, I'm going to pretend that I'm on a beach somewhere and my body just knows how to stand up. Or maybe you're like, I love Halloween and I'm already thinking about it and I want to come up as if I'm that character. Yeah. We're going to find our way on up. And for those of us that are up, we're just going to take a few little gentle twists as we allow the rest of our friends to mosey on up. Good. And we're going to go ahead and find our breath. Big inhale, reach up, look up. Soften the knees, flex the palms, squeeze the shoulder blades, exhale, fly. Inhale, half, and you're welcome to round up or you're welcome to bend the knees and scoop up. Good. However you're coming up, we're going to lightly take those hands back behind the head. We'll meet here with our inhale, opening chest, squeezing shoulder blades. Exhale, rounding, drawing the elbows in, pushing the heart back. Inhale, open, another opportunity for a little smile if you want it. Exhale, round. And inhale, open. And exhale, round. Good. From here, go ahead and release that. Give yourself some big rolls. Amazing. Lightly take your hands back behind. Inhale, tall. Exhale, maybe with an SH as that elbow goes to the sky. Inhale, tall. Exhale, elbow sky. Relax those shoulders. Inhale, tall. Ground through those feet as the elbow goes in opposition to the sky. Inhale, tall. Exhale, up and over. Good. One more side to side. Oh, yeah. And as you're done with that one, we'll just take a few up and downs. And this one might feel good to do a little playful. I like to add a little bounce. Yeah, but if it feels better to go slow and steady, that's cool too. Maybe making some noise with it. Everyone is muted, so you're welcome to be as loud as you want. And we'll do our part three, taking those hands one more time. Be really mindful of your knees to not over twist. Inhale, tall. Exhale, elbow draws back. Good. Inhale, center. Check in with those knees. Exhale, elbow draws back. Good. Just one more side to side on this one. Oh, yeah. And balancing on out. Good. As you come on back, go ahead and take one arm up. We're going to push pop just the one. And again, the shoulders are like, I got this. Yeah. So can I drop this shoulder down? Can I drop this shoulder down, but keep pressing upward? Take a big inhale and exhale, slowly release. Good. And second side, support, push up, everything went up. Draw that one down. Drop that one down. Let the hand do all the work. Take a nice big inhale and exhale slowly. Release down. Good. Find your breath. Big inhale, reach. Big exhale, fly. Inhale halfway. Exhale, release, and coming up however you want. Amazing. As you come up on this one, we'll go ahead and take the arms alternating. And I'm going to encourage you to walk around your space a little bit and take your eyes off the screen, looking for things around your space. Maybe something that's so familiar that you're not even really paying attention to it even more. Look for pops of color, things that bring you joy. And then we'll find our way back to each other in center. We'll go ahead and give ourselves a big old hug. You're welcome to swap to a bind if you prefer. We're going to draw the shoulders down, lift the elbows, soften the knees, tuck the pelvis, squeeze the glutes, and we're going to do one circle both directions. So it doesn't matter which way, just melt the ear on over, rounding all the way around town. Head is really heavy like a summer watermelon. I had some watermelon yesterday, friends. Go ahead and switch directions. It was still delicious. The last call, I feel like, for summer goodies. Yeah. We're going to swap our sides when you're ready. So opposite arm will be the leader. Stay in your hug or switch to your bind. Shoulders down, elbows up, knees soften, so many things. Tuck your pelvis, squeeze your cheeks, and then one circle each direction. Good, head heavy. All right. Double check that little tuck and squeeze, which just gives a little extra for that low back experience. Amazing. And we'll go back to our little opens and closes. Take one more short walk around, and we'll meet back in center for our final sun salutation together. On your marks, get set. Mindfully go. Inhale, reach, maybe a little extra saltwater taffy stretch up there, and then exhale, fly. Good. Inhale, half. Exhale, release. Soften the knees. Hang out here for just a second. Give your head a shake, yes, and your head a shake, no. Grab your opposite elbow, gently traction down, pull down so you're finding a little bit more length through the whole spine. Head is still heavy, like a summer watermelon. And then take a little teeny tiny sway side to side. Good. Send your exhale into your low back. Good. Take one more little side to side. Release the arms, touch the palms to the ground, and we'll roll up on this last one here. Nice. Go ahead and give yourself a little tuck, a little gentle papow for those hip flexors. Or part of that low back experience. Little body drum, get us waking up this morning. Good. And one more. Good. Quick little rub. Go back to that little sacrum rub. Come on up to one side. Give a big brush all the way down and out. Good. A second side, little breath. All the way down and out. Everything gets a little shake and a bounce. Big inhale, reach up. This time palms come together, landing right at the heart. Eyes soften or close. Feet on the ground. Open heart. Ready for the day. With our theme of nourishing. How will I nourish myself today? Not just in body, but also in mind and in heart. Take a big breath here. Know that each of you is so loved and appreciated. And as always, como siempre, sending you into your next steps with so much love and gratitude. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining this morning.